60 seconds.
She had a head attached to her back, which was really strange.
Dear Mother, I miss you. How are you? I'm hosting the game now.
That's great.
Thank you.
I mean, you got.
Well, where are they? What are you guys doing here, camera 3? Oh, never mind. Contestants, Raul here. How many people do we have playing? One player. Hey, don't worry. We'll be your designated friend. Go ahead and type in your name.
Trying to put on a show here, you're really becoming just...
Another thing, are you looking for a 7-question game or a 21-question game? Alrighty then.
Let's face
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in Brady. Very Brady.
I really just didn't mean
20
to
seconds.
get out of myself that way. I sometimes get a little like.
Ah, man, I can't believe we're at 20 already. Hey, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, all right?
10 seconds.
All right,
9,
good luck.
8,
And then next one.
7,
Okay,
6,
here we go. Lose
5,
the desktop.
4,
Let's go to black.
3.
Rollster available in gray, tan, black, and red clay. Genuine imitation brush, leather hat, fringe vest, and couch spurs available separately.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to the show. I see you're playing by yourself tonight. Very interesting. Hey, did you ever see that show Friends? Yeah, apparently not. Hey, you're playing by yourself this time. All right. Make the most of what you got. That's what I always say. All right, here we go. Throw me a category.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to number 1.
I believe this one is called The Tape Ran Out Sometime in the 70s. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Here's the question. If you were to record these miniseries on your VCR, which one would waste the most videotape? Holocaust, the Civil War, Centennial, or America? The Civil War is only 11 hours long. Gee, who would have thought a war could be so entertaining? The correct answer is... all told, Centennial lasts over 24 hours. But as the name suggests, it felt like about 100 years. All right, pick a category. Open wide and get ready for Parallel Bars of Soap. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Hey, you know that one soap opera theme song called Nadia's Theme? You know it was originally called Cotton's Theme? Yeah, they changed it in '76 after Olympic gymnast Nadia Comaneci used it for her gymnastic routine. I'm telling you the truth. Based on the soap opera that uses Nadia's theme as its theme song, what might soap fans have expected to see at the '76 Summer Olympics? A loving Romanian gymnast, a bold, beautiful Romanian gymnast, a young, restless Romanian gymnast, or a Romanian gymnast with one life to live. Nadia's Theme is the theme song for The Young and the Restless. Will Nadia defect to the U.S.? Will love come to a dead halt like Nadia on a perfect dismount? Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless Romanian Gymnasts. Category, please.
We're losing him,
On
Doctor.
my count. 1, 2, 3. Never mind.
May I introduce Themes and More Themes. $3,000 for this one.
Previously on You Don't Know Jack TV.
Parallel Bars of Soap. Yeah, they changed it to Nadia's Theme in 1976. Which would soap fans have expected to see? The theme song for The Young and the Restless.
And now...
What was the original title of Nadia's Theme? Cotton's Theme, Jillian's Theme, Julie's Theme, or Nadia's Theme? All right, if that were the answer, what the hell would be the point of all this?
Previously on You Don't Know Jack TV.
Yeah, did you know it was originally called Cotton's Theme? Give me a category.
Spotless window, shining floor, do it all with number 4.
All right, give it up for I myself prefer the bounce of a washing machine. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Think fast, it's question time. If an Alien Nation newcomer arrives at home to find his naked wife sitting atop the TV set fondling the controls, what is most likely on TV? Someone singing the Star Spangled Banner, the EBS test signal, a car commercial, or Baywatch? On Alien Nation, a newcomer woman gets aroused when she first hears the emergency broadcast system test. Hey, some people turn on the TV, others get turned on by the TV. All right, I need a category. The category is when you need credit fast. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Okay, you know how some credit cards ask you for your mother's maiden name for like a security check when you call them? Well, if little Ricky from I Love Lucy applies for a credit card later in life and has to give his mother's maiden name on the application, what will he write? Arnez, Ball, McGillicuddy, or Ricardo? Lucy Ricardo's maiden name is McGillicuddy. You know, I'm sorry, but what the hell is that anyway? They're giving credit cards to TV characters? I can't even get a Blockbuster rental card. Time to pick a category. Hey, smart move, my friend. You just got your hands on a this or dat. The category for this this or dat is Educating Screech. Okay, then, I'm going to read off the names of 7 show titles. And for each one, I want you to tell me if the show is about high school kids, college kids, or both. If the show is about high school kids only, press 1. If it's about college kids only, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. And slap 4 if you want to skip it. $500 for each right answer. And $500 is going to be taken away if you get it wrong and you don't get to it. All right, give me 30 seconds on the clock. It's showtime. 90210, are they in high school, college, or both? A different world. Square Peg. Boston Common. Happy Days. Head of the Class. One more. The Facts of Life. That's all she wrote. Hey, you got 4 right. Great job of guessing. Let's throw that onto your total. Hey, keep it to yourself. Throw me a category.
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
For your enjoyment, Life Before ER. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Okay, we're all familiar with the hit series ER, right? Well, if Nurse Carol Hathaway had been raised by the TV family The Hathaways, what unusual scenario would most likely happen in the ER? She'd help hillbillies acclimate to city life. She'd levitate patients from stretcher to bed. She'd fly to work in a crop duster, or she'd receive a visit from her chimp siblings. On the 60s show The Hathaways raise a family of chimpanzees, which they refer to as the kids.
No, put the scalpel down. Okay, just one incision, then give it back.
All right, pick a category.
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
The category, next on FYI, table dances. How does $2,000 sound? You know, the thing about network censorship is that you just have to learn how to say innocent things and make them sound dirty. The way I do it. For example, suppose that on an episode of Murphy Brown, network executives tell Murphy that she will soon be stripped. In industry speak, what will Murphy be doing? Having her face obscured electronically, re-recording her dialogue, broadcasting 5 days a week, or having her clothing removed. Survey says... Here's the one the winners pick. In TV speak, if you have a show that runs 5 or more days a week, it's called stripping. And whoring is when you do way too many commercials for phone companies, especially when you're going to use a name like the Dime Lady. Category, please.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
This category is known as TV on your back. $2,000 for a correct answer. Buff up your brains, folks. I'm going to show you a list of names that go in a sequence. All you have to do is tell me what names go in the blanks. Here we go. Steve Allen, Jack Lescoulie, blank, blank, Jay Leno. Is it Johnny Carson, David Letterman, Jack Parr, Johnny Carson, Joan Rivers, or Dick Cavett, Johnny Carson? We're talking host of NBC's The Tonight Show. In order, Steve Allen, Jack Lescoulie, Jack Parr, the king of late night Johnny Carson, and Jay Leno. Now, who's going to come after Jay? Well, I'm available. All right, I need a category.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
We're calling this one When Daves Cry. We're playing for $3,000 this time. Hey, you know that classic Roy Orbison song, Crying, in which Roy claims he's crying over you? Well, my friend, suppose they do a remake of Crying based on the famous telecast in which Today host Dave Garroway burst into tears on air. What might the song's lyrics be changed to? Crying over being called rude, crying over being replaced by Chancellor, crying over J. Fred Muggs, or crying over the 21 scandal. No, but I can certainly relate to that. You know, people, you and your snide comments, computer game show hosts have feelings too, you know. Well, I feel better. Here's the one you didn't pick. Dave Garroway cried when discussing the 21 scandal, which involved Today's Show regular contributor Charles Van Doren. Yeah, and the next thing you know, they're going to be changing another classic Orbison lyric to Pretty Woman, the kind Willard Scott would like to meet. Hey, you're halfway there. Let's see what happens in round 2. Don't forget, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. Give me a category.
11, come on, girl. Good question.
And our special guest tonight, TV for the deaf. How does $4,000 grab you? Eyes forward, we're going. If Schoolhouse Rock decided to use other TV shows with exclamation marks in their titles to illustrate interjections, which of the following shows would not be eligible? Jeopardy! What's Happening? Good Morning America! Or Shazam! There's no exclamation point in Good Morning America! Good morning, America! It's 7:15. It looks like a beautiful day. Let's check the traffic! Ah! Time to pick a category. Let's see what we got going. Who brought the wise guy? You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Heads up, here it comes. If the 3 wise men were joined by the title character from Wise Guy on their journey to Bethlehem, what would onlookers see in Jesus' manger? A powerful wizard giving Jesus gold, an undercover agent giving Jesus myrrh, a teen hustler giving Jesus frankincense, or a portly comedian giving Jesus a slap?
Psst. Hey, kid, have some frankincense. On me. No, go ahead. First taste is free. Tell your friends.
I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. The title character on Wise Guy is an undercover agent who infiltrates crime syndicates and the like. Yeah, the Wise Guy went to Bethlehem to make sure that Joseph and Mary aren't actually scam artists who swindle gifts from the locals with their Christ child. Throw me a category.
Flash, we interrupt this game to bring you a special question.
Well, what do we have here? Diploma to community. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. So, did you know that as of 1997, Peter Jennings is a bit short of finishing a degree in school? Suppose Peter Jennings decided to go back and finish his schooling. Based on the degree he would receive, what would be the best song to play at his graduation party? Rock and Roll High School, Beauty School Dropout, Calling Dr. Love, or Send Lawyers, Guns, and Money? No, but that might explain that pinkish tint of Peter's hair. What do you say we check out the right answer? Peter Jennings never finished high school. So let that be a lesson to all you kids out there. If you don't finish high school, you're going to be brilliant, rich, and famous. Now hit the books. All right, pick a category. Hey, bless Smut with Dime Store.
It is time for a supervision song.
One gibberish category coming up. Musicians are sleazeballs. The opening value of this gibberish question is going to be $10K. Now here's the deal. The more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, you buzz in when you can tell me what phrase does this rhyme with? Jazz Queen spawned VD? First clue, it's an often made claim. This could do it. Type in your answer and hit return. You know, if I see some guy hawking a piece of crap on the street, I walk right by him. But if I see that same guy on TV at 3 in the morning, I can't get to my wallet fast enough. What's up with that? Category, please.
The thrill of answering. The agony of 15.
Today's specialties include Officer Harry Palms. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Okay, I know you don't read the magazine, but maybe you've heard of Penthouse Forum, where people send stories about their own sexual adventures, right? If Penthouse Forum had as many stories as there are in Naked City, how many stories would the magazine have? 1 million, 6 million, 8 million, or 10 million? At the end of each episode of Naked City, we're told that in the Naked City, there are 8 million stories. Which would make the magazine too damn thick to hide from your mom.
What is this, young man?
The New York City phone book?
Time to pick a category. For your viewing pleasure, you get it right, you get 2K. Now, you do know what an acronym is, right? Like radar and scuba and laser and all that, right? Okay, well, the name of the time machine on Doctor Who is an acronym. The letters stand for time and relative dimensions in space. Now, what's the name of the time machine? Hey, no fair peeking! Is it the TARDIS, the TARTS, the tortoise, or the turds? The Time Lord's time machine is called the TARDIS. Which, coincidentally, was my nickname in junior high school. Give me a category.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you. God bless.
You're beautiful.
Shake hands with, we're putting the band back together. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Okay, free your mind. Several TV shows have had their theme songs hit #1 on the Billboard Pop Singles chart. If the show's cast decided to form their own bands, which band would you not see? Sonny Crockett and the Miami Brass, the Notorious SWAT, the Trippin' Daisy Dukes, or the Sweat Hog 5? We'll chalk this one up to experience. You want to see what the smart money says? Waylon Jennings' theme to the Dukes of Hazzard only made it to #21 before falling off the pop charts. So, no Trippin' Daisy Dukes, which is really too bad. I mean, talk about a group made for MTV. Yeah, baby. All right, I need a category.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now. You know what? Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
Here we have, it's more complicated than that. If you know this one, you're getting 4,000 bucks. So did you know that Nightline actually started out as a special nightly news report for a specific event? If Ted Koppel had participated in the news event for which Nightline originally went on the air, which of these headlines might you have seen? Koppel boards hijacked TWA jetliner. Koppel wounded in Desert Storm. Koppel debates Richard Nixon. Or Koppel rescues hostages in Iran. For the first 4 months on the air, Nightline was called the Iran Crisis. America held hostage. I'm Ted Koppel. I'll be talking with the terrorist scum about dropping their weapons and releasing the hostages right after this. Category, please.
Minty cool, minty fresh 19.
Coming at you. Sounds like Meat Post. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, you know how on Perfect Strangers that character Balky moved to Chicago from his home country of Meepos? I know you do. It's classic TV. Now, based on the most popular occupation in Balky's home country of Meepos, what might you guess is that country's national anthem? Beans, Beans, the musical fruit, Chattanooga Choo Choo, Ba Ba Black Sheep, or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. On Meepos, nearly everyone is a shepherd. I think Balky misunderstood when somebody told him to get the flock out of here. Throw me a category.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
Let's take a look at That's Not an Antenna. We're talking 6K here, so pay attention. Okay, imagine being a fly on the wall in a TV network executive's bedroom. Which of these terms would not be an indication that the TV exec is talking business? We need to get more bedroom share. Get a load of this tent pole. How about a quick hammock hit? Or let's double pump, baby. Double pumping is when they broadcast the show several times in the span of a couple of days. They just got to make sure they leave at least 15 minutes in between each broadcast. Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. There's no such thing as bedroom share in network TV lingo, but I'm sure there's a TV executive out there somewhere who's had sex before. All right, pick a category. You're about to... Well, someone's in a big hurry to get to the attack. I wonder if you could find the time to look at this clue. I'm the oldest. I can do whatever I want. I also happen to be the most attractive. See ya. There it is. Hey, way to go, Player One. You know more about TV trivia than anyone else who played that time. How does that make you feel, huh? Kind of like...
You don't know, Jack!
Great show, everyone. We have some lovely parting gifts for you. Hey, Raul, are we doing this again or what?
Yeah, got it. Hey, look, player, if you want to play another game, all you have to do is let me know when you're all set.
Cancer research facility for a menial low-paying job at the Perky Putt mini golf range. Thanks, psychic enemies.
Psychic enemies give financial advice.
After I gave him my social security number and bank account number, my psychic enemy predicted bank fraud. Thanks, psychic enemies.
And psychic enemies know about love.
Psychic enemies told me to break up with a wealthy Nobel Prize winner and go back to unsatisfying one-night stands. Thanks, psychic enemies.
1-900-ENEMIES. With enemies like these, you'll never have friends again.
Each week on the Black Market Baby Roadshow, leading black market traders travel throughout the nation offering free appraisals of your unwanted or stolen children.
This is a relatively healthy 2-month-old baby girl. She has no noticeable scars. A fair price would be in the $20,000 to $30,000 range.
Watch as the Black Market Baby Roadshow cameras capture tales of long-neglected children snatched from attics, basements, and daycare centers.
I found this baby in a private nursery at a nearby estate.
This is an 8-month-old baby boy, and it's actually a distant relative of the British royal family, and worth several $100,000.
Why, I had no idea.
Black Market Baby Roadshow's featured guest experts also offer tips on the preservation and protection of your newly purchased black market child.
This baby is my second, my third cousin's kid. They was killed in a high-speed automobile collision.
So keep an eye on your local birth announcements and hop on the Black Market Baby Roadshow tour in a city near you.
What's the matter, Jane?
Jill, it's Roger. He pays more attention to that TV than he does to me.
I used to have the same problem, till I found out about the boob tube.
The boob tube?
It's a portable television with twin screens that you can strap to your chest.
Does it work?
I'll say. The boob tube saved my marriage. Last year, our anniversary fell on the same night as the Super Bowl. Thanks to the boob tube, we were able to have a romantic dinner out, and Dave still got to watch his precious game. And even though he was yelling at the referees, to onlookers, it looked like we were having a real conversation.
I wish other people thought Roger and I had real conversations.
Try the boob tube.
I will.
Later that evening.
Roger, what do you think of the dinner I made for you?
It's good! Yes!
Roger, what would you like to do after dinner?
Make a pass! Go for it! Run, you bastard, run!
Thanks, Boob Tube.
The Boob Tube by Chestovision, now featuring boob within a boob for your spouse's multiple viewing pleasure.
This is not a glorious war. This is a war of brother against brother,
Original against spin-off, Simon against Simon, Nancy McKeon against Philip. Obstacle courses are all hell.
The Civil War Battles of the Network Stars. A Ken Burns film coming this fall to PBS.
Liquor. Don't drink that.
Why?
Mine.
Oh. This message brought to you by the United States Department of Condescending Paternalism.
If you thought Taking It in the Nuts America and Taking It in the Nuts Europe was funny, well, just wait for Taking It in the Nuts Japan. An hour's worth of hilarious home videos from Japan, where every blooper involves a Japanese male getting banged in the balls. Mommy! That's Sunday night at 7 for multicultural comedy at its best. Ooh, that had to hurt. Taking It in the Nuts, Japan.
TV producers looking for a way to spruce up a dying series? Well, now, for a limited time, What You Talking About Warehouse is offering that adorable child actor that your show needs at dramatically reduced prices. All children must go! And they're not just for sitcoms. Add a touch of wholesomeness to your soap opera.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
I love you both.
Listen to how one lovable addition can liven up a Vietnam miniseries. Look out! Charlie everywhere!
Hey, why is everyone here called Charlie?
These precious child actors come in all shapes and sizes. Children with lisps, redheads, fat kids, annoying brats, twins, dwarves. So why let those final season's ratings get you down? Call What You Talking About Warehouse and you and your show can go out with a giggle.